Alright, this is Calibos, and we are playing Project Ozone 3. So, one of the things that we need to do is make a cinder plinth. I believe that is the block that we are making. So, in order to do that, I need to find some silver, which I'm sure that I have silver around here somewhere. Lots of silver. Silver, there we go. Cinder plinths. We've got a furnace around here somewhere too. I've got like a million of the silly things. Cinder plinth. Okay. So we have this. Now I also need some item extractor. Now I have to admit I'm not super pleased about, using these. I'm gonna show you how it's done, and then we will probably end up using something else because there are many better things. So we need some clay and some sand. I'm sure that we have clay, marble, Garfax ore, that's the purple stuff. Clay. Let's grab over here some sand. I think we only need what? Oh my god, why am I making myself think? Do I need like 24 sand? I only had 55 clay? What? I only have 55 clay. So... oh, well, sure. Then my number will absolutely be wrong. And I am going to have to run and get some stuff, I guess. So I'm still carrying around the second pouch, so we're just gonna drop one pouch in there, drop that in there. We need this, we need some levers, which means sticks. I might actually have some levers in here. We've got a cobble gen, so that's as much as we need of that. Item extractor. So Caymanite plate is the raw Caymanite, which is some Caymanite blend, which is what this stuff is. 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're going to toss those in here. They'll be instantly done. I do love the instant done thing. I don't even feel bad about the fuel wastage. Like that's how much I love that. Heck it. We're just gonna do that. We'll make some gold plates. Everybody loves gold plates. We're also going to make some of these. That'll give us the item pipes. So, oops. Item pipes with a little bit of redstone, and I have moved the redstone over here. So item pipes become item extractor. We're only making 2 of these because it just doesn't seem right somehow otherwise. Blah, blah, blah. That's fine. I don't care about that. So a cinder plinth looks like this. So we're going to need to raise this, as I recall. And we're going to have to put a bin underneath it, or I think we can actually put a chest underneath it, or a drawer. Let's experiment slightly. I mean, I've never done this. Remember how I said that bin is the Uh, a bin is basically the storage. It's a container. It usually goes underneath whatever it is that you're doing. We need a receptor. Embers. What is it called? So, ember shards we get from. You can get that from a sluice box with archaic bricks. Weird. That seems like a terrible way to do it. Does the boar not give us? Ooh, that would be awful. So let's see what happens. So the way this works is this is not unlike thermal expansion, where we do this, and it is an extractor. So you 2, 3, 4. All right. So this basically works like the extractor from thermal expansion. And if we want to, we can simply right-click a piece of coal. Oh, no, we need a hopper. I knew that. Another option would be have a container, like a chest, some weird thing. And then we do this, and then we do an item extractor, like say this one, an item pipe, like say that one, put a thing there, turn it on, and then if we put a piece of fuel, so theoretically, there we go, gives us ember shards, which have EMC. We can claim this because we've done that. Gamma, ember hammer, ancient codex. So where's the ancient codex quest? I don't. Yeah, that's mob farming. I don't know where ancient codex is. That's, you know. I'm not seeing anything that that looks like ancient codex to me. So we've got hemp seeds. No, we've got that. We made that workbench, and that's for the armor. So we have to like go all the way through the armor to do this high-tech workbench. Wow, that's gonna be super grindy. For not sure if that's Tulandia, spacious crystals. So we beat that one out. So we're supposed to what? Get to the Twilight Forest before we get to Landia? There's spacious crystals. Okay, well, I don't know. Well, we've got that one. Sigma. Yeah, no, whatever. It's fine. So, we need an ember. An ember. Something or other. Ember activator. So let's run upstairs and get a little bit of iron, I think. Ember activator. So we need 2 iron plates and some copper ingots. So let's what's in here? Let's throw down some iron. A couple of copper ingots. That's always fun, right? I just have this feeling that we're going to need a couple of these for a variety of things, so we're just going to do that thing. Yeah. My gosh, this takes forever. There we go. First one. Oh, we need a furnace. Furnace. We need to also put that away. Iron plates. So, we need an ember activator. And theoretically what this does is this takes, you know, the ember shards and turns them into power for the embers mod. So at this point we're also going to need an emitter, which is going to take some iron, which I think that we have a little bit of iron somewhere. And then we need a receiver, which is going to take some iron and some copper. Let's put that away. And put that away. Put that away. Grab these. So we want a receptor. Okay, so going to move this a little bit closer, I believe. So we're going to put the cinder plinth on here. Then we're going to swap this out for that. So we're going to put another piece of, how much should we get? Put another piece of coal in there. We need to put a ember receptor on this thing somewhere. And then we need to put a ember activator here. So that gives us 2. That's not very useful yet. just want this off the ground. It doesn't actually have to be on a thing. I want to put a ember emitter on this. Is that not right? Oh, right. That's what I'm doing wrong. Do that. Ember emitter. Oh, we need the silly hammer. So this silly hammer is not actually so silly. It's the wrench for the mod, and as such, quite important. Really, you only need one. It doesn't wear out or anything, but it is the wrench for the mod, and it's how you get your stuff to work. So at this point, we want to go ahead and take a let's take this. How did I get this to work last time? I actually did something kind of silly. It was like 1, 2. So this mod doesn't actually handle multiple compartments very well. And so as long as I put the right thing in the correct compartment, you know, it has trouble. It can't tell. So if I want to do this, I can simply go item pipe uses extractor, 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 like that. And then we want to go up, but we want to not connect those. And then we want to go item pipe. And we want to take a thing and do that. Did I connect these wrong? So I'm kind of hoping item pipe, item pipe, item pipe, there. Cobblestone generator, so I want to bring this up 1. We want to put the cobblestone generator on top of that. I want to do this. Okay, so theoretically what should be happening is the ember receptor should be The Ember receptor should actually be like feeding this power. Clearly I've done something incorrectly. And normally I would look at the book for this, but we can't make the book until I kill a golem. So I'm wondering if... Oh, wait, watch this magic trick. Yeah, everything in this mod needs a lever. Everything. Okay, so this is going to need a bin. It doesn't output otherwise. So we need a bin. And that's just going to be some iron and an iron plate. Well, we've got the iron plate. We just need some iron. No problem. So throw down for a bin. Hop down to the bottom again. Throw the bin there. So we have this ash pile. So we've put the ash in here. And theoretically, the ash works as fuel, which clearly it is doing. Which pumps ember into that, which pumps everything into everything. So now if we put an item extractor, not there, put an item extractor there, and some item pipes coming down. That's not an item pipe, that's an item extractor. Item pipe coming down, and then we lever. And oop. So now what's going to go on is this is going to pump cobblestone into this infinitely. So the cobblestone's going to be converted into cinder, which is going to be pumped into the mechanical core, which goes into the bore. Which pulls out, etc., etc. So in the past, this has given me overflow. So you see the fact that this is smoking, it's already using less than it's creating. And I'm hoping that means that the backup is going to end up in the drawers. Probably be my luck if it doesn't. Ember grit. So if I break this, watch what happens. Yep. and see everything that we're smoking now gives us ember shards, gives us etc, etc. So hammer to disconnect these again, but you see what's going on. Like, oops, we need that. It in fact does. This setup does use more than, or create more than it uses. What I probably will ember grit, uses for the ember grit. What I probably will find out is if the ember grit will suffice for feeding into the ember activator, and then I'll switch to thermal expansion stuff. So that I can more easily handle this and I don't need quite as many levers. But this setup works. You can see that it works. It's just a matter of, you know, having the stuff be in the right place at the right time. And like I said, this box is completely unnecessary. I just have it there. But yeah, there we go. So I'd like to go ahead and thank everybody for coming. I hope that this, you know, this is the start of Embers, at least the way that I tend to do it. And I hope that this was useful and helpful, and you're going to see how I change things in the next episode, because I do want to change things to make it better. So yeah, thanks for coming. Have a good night.